I'm getting myself a cup of coffee before I head to the convoy. Today we are escorting a notorious crime boss. I think his name is Hamza or something. We're going to be escorting him to the Springfield courthouse. We've got a huge escort set up just for the transport of this one man. I don't even know where he is. I think he's in one of the holding cells here. I think he's in this one right here. Oh, okay, he's on the toilet seat. Let's give him a little bit of privacy. All right, how's it going, Jax? We're all ready, sir? Okay, has the dog finished sniffing the van? Yes, okay, so yeah, we do have this canine dog that's checking for any explosives underneath this vehicle. We want to be as sure as possible that nothing is going to happen during the transport, so we have all these security measures in place. We've even got a SWAT team outside. The security around this guy is very, very tight. Anyways, the order of the escort is pretty simple. We have an RCPD vehicle that's going to be our lead vehicle. Then we have an FBI vehicle because yes, this is an FBI escort. I'm from the FBI. We have a few FBI vehicles in this escort. Anyways, we've got this FBI Tahoe right here. Then we of course have the actual transport van where the prisoner is going to be, and on the rear of the escort we have a second FBI Tahoe followed by the SWAT Tahoe, and then we have two RCPD officers to finish the escort off. As you can see, we are on high alert today. We've got a lot of people that want to either kill this guy or help him escape. Inmate is ready, sir? Okay, awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get him and put him inside of the van. Hopefully he's not on the toilet seat anymore. We do want to keep a minimum amount of privacy for our prisoners, even though they've done horrible things, of course. I'm just gonna knock here and see, is he sleeping? Okay, let's just wait for him for a few seconds. OG, you're gonna be in the transport van with me, right? I think you were assigned to be my partner. Okay, this guy does not want to wake up. What is he doing? Sir, your transport is ready. Can you please step outside of your cell and turn your back towards me? No. Okay, this guy is already starting off pretty oppositional. Hopefully he's not going to be trouble. All right, I'm going to search him one last time, make sure he doesn't have anything. Would you mind removing your shoes, sir? I'm sure. Okay, remove your shoes for us. OG, if you can check his shoes, make sure there's nothing in there. Okay, and I think the rest of his body is clear. There seems to be nothing on him. Awesome. Okay, don't mind the smell. Oh yeah, those do smell pretty awful. Jeez. Oh, did he dip those inside of his toilet or something? What did you do to those? Jeez. Nothing here. Those are really smelly. I'm gonna faint. Yeah, just cover your nose. Don't worry about it. Okay, put your shoes back on, and we're gonna be bringing you outside to the van. All right, follow us, sir, all the way to the van. All right, let's get him in here. Let me close the door and make sure it's locked well, because it has happened that whoever was in charge of locking the back door did not do it, and it was unlocked, and the prisoner was able to escape mid-transport, and we do not want that to happen, of course. That's like super embarrassing. OG, you can hop into the passenger seat and radio in all the units and tell them we'll be ready to go in the next few minutes. Everything for you. Wow, okay. You don't have to say that, by the way. All right, well, everything's ready, so might as well hop into the driver's seat here. I'm just gonna actually make sure that everyone is ready. I just like to make sure with my own eyes that everyone is ready to go. Okay, seems good over here. Let me check the back. Yep, everyone's in their vehicles. SWAT team looks good. Okay, awesome. I think we're ready to go. All right, there we go. The garage door is open, and the first police unit should start going. There we go. Awesome. Okay, here we go. We're off to the Springfield courthouse. The route is pretty simple. We're heading onto Riverside Drive, and then we're going onto the highway, and then we'll take one of the exits to Springfield, and we're basically there at that point. I hope this transport will be without any accidents. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, in all my years of doing these types of transports, I've never encountered any serious incident. The worst I've seen is like maybe like a protester blocking the road, or like one of our vehicles that's not working or something, but not like a shooter or anything. Like that has never happened, at least to me. The prisoner's kind of meditating there in the back. He looks pretty calm, which is always nice. Other than that, it looks like the escort is going well. We're keeping it at around 25 to 30 miles an hour. We're always, of course, on the lookout for any suspicious vehicles or people that might want to attack us. Anyways, here we are on the highway. Doesn't look too busy. Looks pretty calm. There aren't that many cars passing by. We'll probably have to go at like 50 miles an hour now that we're on a road where the speed limit is a little bit higher. Whoa, 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 wait, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, get out of the vehicle, get out of the vehicle. Yo, what just happened? What just happened? Hey, you two, stay in your vehicles, stay in your vehicles, stay in your vehicles. Do not move, stay in your vehicles. Stay in your vehicles, do not move. Okay, get these two arrested, get these two arrested. Stay in the vehicles, stay in the vehicles. Oh, no, no, no. We've got 2 officers down. We've got 2 officers down. Yo, we need medical attention for these two. Come on, someone come, someone come. Yeah, get the med kit out. Oh my gosh. This RCPD vehicle is like sideways right now. And these 2 officers were flung out of the back window, I think, or something. I'm not even sure where they got flung out of, but they definitely got flung out of their vehicle, and it doesn't look like they're very well. Okay, secure the van, secure the van. Can we form a protection bubble around the van, guys? Form a protection bubble around the van. I need people all around the van, and block off the scene with cones, block off the scene with cones. Okay, I'm actually gonna move this this van back a little bit because we kind of have it on the other side of the highway here. So let me move it back to offer it a little bit more protection here. Okay, where should we go? Where should we go? Okay, we've got an ambulance here too. All right, I'm not sure. Okay, let's just move this thing out of the scene. Let's move it out of the scene. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure we don't get hit by any traffic here. Okay, all right, I'm putting it on this side of the road right here, just so we don't have it in the middle of the scene. Okay, can we get some more people here to protect the van, please? Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Secure the van, make sure no one gets near it. Okay, we've got an ambulance here for the 2 wounded officers. Hopefully we'll get a second ambulance for the second officer. I'm not sure what their condition looks like. I'll go and check up on them in a few minutes. But we've got 1 street racer here. I don't know where the other one is. Where's the other one, Jax? I think he's over there. Okay, I'll go and check up on him. Thank you. Okay, he's injured. It looks like the white vehicle, which is the vehicle this guy was in, was the one that actually had the head-on collision with the RCPD vehicle, and the blue vehicle, I guess, just hit probably the side of the bridge or something. So the other driver's not injured, but this one is, I think, in critical condition. I'm not sure. We've only got 1 EMS here, so he can only take care of so many people at once. He's helping one of the RCPD officers right now, which of course is the priority. Our officers are always the priority, and then we'll start taking care of the driver once we have more medical support here. But yeah, I think we do have officers there that are already starting to treat him. Anyways, this is pretty crazy. I mean, of course we're trained for these types of scenarios, but like that was so unexpected. Like the last thing we would expect is 2 drivers coming full speed down the opposite side of the highway, or sorry, like the opposite way on the same side of the highway, and smashing into us head on. Like, that is crazy, and I'm really glad that not a ton of us got injured. Only the officers in the first RCPD vehicle. Other than that, I don't think we have anyone else that's injured, except of course the driver of the white vehicle over there. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do some questioning. We're gonna see what those 2 were up to. I doubt they did this deliberately. It's probably, I mean, it's hard to call it an accident when they were driving the wrong way, right? But they were probably some sort of street racers. That's what I'm guessing, because they were both together, you know, very, very close to each other, going very, very fast. That's what I'm guessing, but we'll definitely get some more information soon. Yeah, what's up, Jax? Sir, what do you want to do with them? Oh, well, we're definitely gonna have to bring them away. We're probably gonna have to give them to one of the RCPD units, so they bring them back to the police station. We still have to bring this guy to the Springfield courthouse. That is our mission right now. That's what we're assigned to do, so we still need to, you know, focus on that. But yeah, just give them to the RCPD officers, and we'll probably send one of our agents down there to the RCPD station to question them later. But yeah, we're gonna have to get that transport truck or the transport van moving soon. Okay guys, listen up. FBI and SWAT, we're gonna be moving out of here. We're gonna be bringing the van to the Springfield courthouse. RCPD officers, you guys stay here, okay, and manage the situation. But yeah, we have to get that van out of here, so we're gonna have to leave in like 30 seconds or something. Okay, hop in your vehicles, guys. We're gonna have to go. All right, let's make a big U-turn here on the highway. I'm not even sure how we're gonna get past. We're probably gonna have to take an alternate route. Let's go through the Springfield housing suburbs. Can we get one of the Tahoes as the lead vehicle, please? All right, we've got one of our Tahoes as the lead vehicle here. We're going to be going a little bit faster because we don't have that RCPD or those RCPD units in the front and the back of the escort. So yeah, we are a little bit more vulnerable, but we should be good. There's not a lot of distance left till the end of our route. So yeah, I think the probability of an attack is very, very unlikely, but we still have to be on high alert. And yeah, as I was saying, I don't think that was a deliberate attack or anything. I think that was an accident, of course, a stupid accident.